You what? Krezel asked, staring long and hard at the human. I want fucking something to happen, John yelled out, motioning to the wide-open field in front of them. Beyond that field was more field, and then more field, then a bit of wood surrounded by, yet again, more fields. Many joked there was more grass on the planet than water. Why? Krezel squeaked out in shock. We have one of the cushiest locations in the galaxy. No raids, no rebellions. Hell, there isn't even much crime on this planet at all. He pointed up to the sky. 10 parsecs away they have almost monthly pirate raids. Why are you complaining our lives are not even at risk? John let out a long, deep sigh that came from his very soul. Look, I don't want to be sent to the front lines or anything. I don't have a death wish, and I am not one of those combat junkies. Don't worry, he grunted. It is just, there is nothing to do out here. We are just staring at the same fucking field for fucking weeks doing nothing at all. He yelled out. I just want something to happen other than wake up, take a shit, eat, patrol, eat, do work around the base, eat again, then go to bed after a drink or two. He started to rub his face. Krezel blinked, looked at the human, back to the field, then back to the human, who was now glaring so hard the Trelloc actually worried he was going to set the field on fire with his pure fury. But that means we are safe. We just do what we are told, we get paid, maybe get a promotion, and then go home. It is perfect. Besides, you and the other humans are the #1 cause of trouble on this planet. John chuckled, but the laugh did not reach his face. We cause trouble just to have something interesting happen. Krez, the most interesting thing that happened in the past 2 months, not caused by us humans on base, was when they started to import Causeweiser Heavy. Do you know how worried the local commissary was when we humans kept buying his whole stock every week? John leaned against the railing. We humans are not cut out for this level of pure boredom. We need something to happen, otherwise we go nuts. I mean, I don't even know what I did yesterday or Monday morning. Krezel paused a while. John, it is your human's Friday. I am not sure why you should have a good memory of what happened that many days ago. John paused, let out another sigh so hard that Krezel was worried that he was going to pass out, then struck his faceplate against the rail. Fucking hell, Krezel. I thought it was Wednesday, he confessed. The days literally blend together when it gets this boring. We lose track of time. Krezel let out another worried squeak. Should I alert the local mental health professionals? John let out a laugh. Oh, they know. Half of us have been complaining to them ever since we got deployed here. He looked up and stared at the endless, unending, infinite grass. Grass that had always been there, was there, and would forever be there since nothing happened on this planet. Well, why are they not worried? I mean, I get bored, but it starts to sound like you humans don't handle it. Krezel paused a long time. Wait, is that why you humans cause so many problems? The commander said he never had this much trouble with humans before, but he has always had combat deployments. John finally grinned. Yeah, if it gets too boring, we have to make our own fun. The incident with the hoverloader a few weeks ago, that was the human loading crew getting too bored and finally deciding to find out if those loaders could be used as personnel carriers. It was also so slow and boring they had enough time to weld all the armor plates on. Why did you stop the parties then? They seem fun. It was the same place, the same drinks, the same people, the same time of the week. After the 5th time, it was such the same that even the partying got boring, he groaned. We need new things. Fresh things. Hell, remember when James and Joyka hooked up and got together? Krezel thought for a bit. No? He slowly shook his head. Shit, that is right. You got black out when you tried to outdrink Mary. John chuckled a bit and patted Krezel's head. He wasn't going to admit to his buddy that Krezel came onto him hard that night. He really liked Krezel, but no amount of boredom was going to make him out the dude before he was ready. But yeah, we got a saying about being too bored. Krezel tilted his head. What is it? He asked. Idle hands at the devil's workshop, John chuckled. If someone is too bored and doesn't have anything to do, chances are what they make is not going to be good. Krezel chuckled. Ah, you haven't caused anything too major recently, so I guess you... not. He looked over to the human's wide smile. What did you do? John smiled at Krezel in a way that made his scales itch. I got my hands on some decommissioned fertilizer launchers. Me and the boys have been testing alternative loads. Want to see when our shift ends? Krezel felt this was a bad idea. He knew how big those launchers were and how much power they had in them. Still, the shine in John's eyes and the lack of anything else dragged a, sure, why not, out of him. John patted his back and nodded before they looked back out to the field. Oh, hey, there is a new flower over there, Krezel called out, pointing to a small weed. John's groan could be heard for miles.